Day in the month of September, Monday morning, go make the money. How was your weekend? I hope you had a good weekend. You had time to rest and to enjoy family time. I hope you did that. My name is Mary Onaife Edebi, and I'm back here resuming duty, ready to talk the newspapers and business. And as always, this is a front page review where I'll give you the headlines from different Nigerian newspapers, and then we get to look at the big stories, the issues in the news. I have about 7 newspapers this morning, and I'm going to be giving you the headlines right away. And Rufai Oseni will join in to analyze the top stories, and Obed Awede will also be analyzing some of the stories. The phone lines will be open as always for you to call in and leave a comment. What's your take on all of the stories? Now, let's start this morning. We'll begin with the Punch newspaper. Election petition tribunals decide Tinubu 25 governors' cases September. Kaduna recruits 7,000 vigilantes to tackle banditry. G20 summit. Tinubu ministers arrive India to woo investors. And we have here that Falana demands Bawa's release, says remand order expire. That's in the Punch newspaper. States NLC, TUC orders workers to join strike. Niger Delta ex-agitators demand a pipeline surveillance contract. And the boy with the missing intestines gets Sanwo-Olu's relief. That story is in the Punch newspaper. Now we'll move to Daily Trust this morning. You lack moral standing to accuse Buhari of corruption. Galbashe will blast Adeoke. That story is in the Daily Trust newspaper. 2022 flooding. Farmers decry exclusion from the 1.5 billion naira relief materials. All of that is in the Daily Trust. Now, the writer says we identified beneficiaries through EMAs, says NEMA. Farmer needs flood-resistant seeds, says expert. Now, gunmen open fire on buses, adopt passengers on Abuja Lokoja Road. That's the reason the Daily Trust, quite sad. And also we have here too that 3 bodies recovered as bus plunges into Ogun River. That story is here on the Daily Trust. Now to a bit of a good story, not a bit, a very good story. 10-year-old Nigerian students blast 782,852 contestants to win the Toyota Global Contest. That story is in the Daily Trust. You could read it up. And also here it says that avoid traveling with items packaged by others. NDLEA warns Nigerians. And still in the Daily Trust this morning, experts differ as federal government celebrates 400 days of zero grid collapse. That is in the Daily Trust newspaper. Now to the Guardian newspaper. Gunmen kill 7 worshippers in northern Nigeria. And NDLEA nabs cocaine kingpin, raids homes of cartel leaders. That's the reason the Guardian newspaper. And also we have here that police cadet dies of starvation in Kano. That's the sad one. African countries paying 500 higher interest above others, says a report. That's a report that one should really look into. Why should they pay 500 higher interest rate? Now, also in the Guardian newspaper, 6 injured as event center collapses on wedding guest in Ekiti. That story is in the Guardian. Now, let's move to the Vanguard newspaper. Subsidy removal. Labour presses ahead with mobilization for strike. That story is in the Guardian. Ridiculous economy. Many Nigerians now go for broken pieces of roasted corn. Is it that bad? The story is in the Vanguard newspaper. And we have here that police rescued 2 kidnap victims in Delta. Please confirm arrest of publisher's brother after petition by Fashola. And now to the Nation's newspaper this morning. TUC snub NLC strike cause. And why we can't break NNPCL monopoly on petrol import by marketers. Now, PDP wins chairmanship seat in Edo Council polls. All of that is in the Nation's newspaper. Now, to the Sun, invest in Southeast. The British High Commissioner tells UK companies. And we have here that Tinubu should have considered IPOB crisis among priorities of 100 days in office. This is said by Adebayo Adeolu. That is in the Sun newspaper. And finally, from the Sun, APC faces a fresh litmus test in Imo Kogi by Elsa Guba. That story is in the Sun. Now, let's take a few stories from this day newspapers. It says that Sanwo-Olu flags off distribution of food items in Lagos. Now, Tinubu ministers, industrialists depart for G20 summit today. Now, these are your headlines this morning from all of these newspapers, 7 of them. When I move now to look at the top stories this morning as I connect with Rufai Oseni. He's joining us via the phone to put some fresh perspective to the story. So don't go anywhere. Stay here because we just got started. This is a front page review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We are streaming on YouTube right now, so you can be part of the conversation on YouTube. All you need to do is to go to YouTube, just type in Voice of the People, and then you get to be part of it. You can take us everywhere you go. I hope you've downloaded our mobile app. I hope you've done that. It's very important so that anywhere you go, whether Lagos, wherever, you can be part of our conversations here. Now, the first story here we're considering, I'm trying to connect with Rufai. As soon as when I connect with him, we'll get talking. But let's move on. So the first story here is about the tribunal. You know, all eyes on the judiciary, the tribunal. Yes, there's a story about it here. It's in the Punch newspaper and different newspapers. It says that election petition tribunal will decide the Tinubu and 25 governor cases in this September. Now, there is anxiety as the President Bola Tinubu and 25 state governors await the verdict of the tribunal. The tribunal is handling the presidential, governorship, National Assembly, and State Assembly election petition. Now, the panel are expected to deliver judgment this month. You know, they have about 180 days to decide the winner of the election. So the 180 days should expire on the 16th of September. So now we have September now for the tribunal to decide. And they are not just deciding on the presidential election, which is quite popular. That's all a lot of us talk about there. But there are other ones. There are National Assembly, there are governorship elections, and state assembly elections too. So about 25 state governors, they are all waiting to see the outcome of the tribunal. So we have September is going to be a very interesting month for us because we're waiting to see the judgment from the tribunal. Now, most of the tribunal which were sitting in different locations in Nigeria, we have Lagos, Sokoto, Delta, Kano, and 21 other states, as well as Abuja, had reserved their judgment after the party concluded their hearing and adopted their written addresses in line with the practical direction for the election petition issued by the president of the Court of Appeal. So it's in the news. So September, but there's no date yet. No date. So there's no dates that they are going to give their judgment, but it's in September. But we know that 16th is the last day, supposed to be the last day according to the constitution of 180 days of declaring the results. So let's wait and see how that is going to pan out and see what's going to happen on that one. Now, to another story this morning, we have quite a number, and this is a big one. It's about the strike. You know, it's in the news that NLC wants to go on strike again. And when we talk about that, some people laugh about it, that NLC can no longer bite. We've been hearing about strike and strike that has no impact. So, but it's here right now that NLC and TUC others workers to join strike. Good morning to you. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to connect with you on the other line.
Oh, okay. I don't know because I didn't see the call. That's why
Okay, okay, okay. Let's see if we could use this one. This one, I hope it's going to be as clear as the other one. Okay, okay. Okay, so I've already now this morning I've talked about the tribunal, because that's the first story. It's all eyes on the tribunal. They have this September to decide to tell us the outcome of the election. What's your take on this?
I mean, all right, and they have the September outcome. They reserve judgment. We're waiting for the judgment so that whether things don't have to also go up to the Supreme Court. But I would like to also react to this that is very important to talk about here. I know that people understand who have the right.
Okay. Rufai, kindly hold on. Let me try another line to call you, because this is not so clear. Just hold on a bit, 1 minute. I think the engineers are helping me to connect to another line. So just hold on. I'm going to get you on that one. Okay, I think we have you. Hello? Yep. I think we're good to go. Go ahead. You were saying something.
So, I know what this lady was saying. I mean, I heard the speech. The truth has to be said, and we need to tell ourselves, people have the right to ventilate their point of view and call the judiciary to account and say we want transparency in a process. It doesn't mean they're blackmailing the judiciary. And I don't know why a lot of people start to get apprehensive when people say all eyes on the judiciary. And I'll say it for 1,000 times, all eyes on the judiciary. It is not the same judiciary that there was a protest against in Kano, that the allegation was somebody came and said they wanted to bribe, the Election Petition Tribunal in Kano. And the Kano State government came out in order to protest on the street, and that things was being live on television. There is no life of judiciary. We understand the existence of the judiciary in this country. And all we're just saying is that they should do better. All right? And people have a right to hear their discordant views and discordant voices. It's a democracy. And it's not a military government. And you see, that's why, on the same breath too, I wrote a little piece that went viral over the weekend that the idea of the military government. These are the things that we enjoy as a democracy. In a democracy, you can ventilate your thoughts. In a military government, you can't do that.
Yes.
You cannot do that. You cannot do that. There's typing of speech and everything. I mean, and that's why I saw people say, no. A lot of Nigerian people have gone through about what happened. We must never go back to the bad days of military government, where Nigeria was subjected to the whims and caprices of one drunken general somewhere, or one general on drugs and cocaine, making all sorts of decisions, haphazard decisions, and ruling by decree, and fleecing our country dry. Look at the billions being stolen. Look at the brazen theft. And another delusion a lot of Nigerians have is the fact that, if a military government comes, they are going to be fought. It's a lie. During the past military government, who ran the military government in the military? Wasn't the same politicians? A lot of these politicians have got money to run for democratic positions when democracy came. Made tons of this money, obscene amount of money from the military. A lot of them were bad men for the lives of Abacha. We know them moving around today. They are holding great positions in government, but they were those that were carrying Abacha's loot everywhere for him. So it's not devolved from the politicians themselves. So it's just going to be a government of lawlessness. But the good beauty of democracy, the fact that we can talk to each other, we can call each other out. In response to what you said, yeah, I understand that admonition, but that people have the right to say. Really? People also have the right to call things the way they are and express their point of view. As long as it's not injurious to others, and nobody's blaspheming. Everybody's just saying do right by the law. That's what people are calling for here. And media has to be careful because the video that I saw was printed by one online media on YouTube. I also tweeted the story that was saying that she praised members of the Tinubu judicial team. No, she did not praise them. She just acknowledged those members that were there present at the colloquium when she was speaking. So let's call it to the same. Let's see things the way they are. But all eyes on the judicial team. Lord Dennis, one of the most quoted sources in Lagos, has always said, once a judge sits on trial, the judge himself is on trial.
That's it.
Once a judge sits on trial, the judge himself is on trial. So all the judges that are sitting as a bad practice, they themselves also on trial. The judge that makes a very good, bold decision will be respected. I didn't talk about the likes of them just carry their short today. As regards the support majority, the one of support case of Obafemi Awolowo. That case happened in 79-80, but today that case is still a landmark, and people still talk about that. There is a first dissenting judgment on that case. So it is what you do that will become legacy, and all our judges, the eyes of the world are on you, because what you do and what you decide in this case will become legacy. It's not blackmail. It's just societal ventilation. In this, I have not talked about the fact of the case. I have not said who has merit or no merit. We are just saying abide by the law. Nobody is blackmailing. So why do you feel that anybody is blackmailing when we just talk in general terms?
Thank you for clarifying that, because saying all eyes on the judiciary, it's a way of just.
And politicians, in as much as me, I will never support a return to military government, and we don't support what's it called? We don't support military government or coups. Politicians too must stop civilian coups. Electoral fraud is civilian coups. Please, going up to the next election, we must try to avoid what happened in this election, the next election. I beg all of us. We can't continue to do it. We can't continue to cheat here and there. We can't continue to do all sorts and expect people just to look away. It gets to a time people get fed up of systems like that. And that's why we should be careful. But we should do right by the people. What is in this power that they want to die over? And you will cheat, you will maliciously kill, you will slander? No. Everything on earth you own, you will still leave it behind. You will still leave it behind. Maybe I went to my father's 1 year anniversary in the village to share food for villagers and all of that. And for the first time in a year, I entered what used to be my father's apartment. All empty. So in the end, as he loved the apartment, he couldn't rest there forever. So guess what happened? It was the only place he got in the end. It was 6 feet under, down top. So what is all of this? You can't take everything away. It's just for a time. How can we talk to ourselves and tell ourselves the truth? We don't tell ourselves the truth in this country. The truth is always bitter.
I think until we start telling ourselves the truth, that's when we'll start seeing the real change. But there's a lot of lies and deceit. So
too much lies and deceit. People carrying what they don't even need in their lifetime. What do you need? You don't need a lot to run life. The greatest prayer I pray in my life, God, give me a blessing to become a blessing to others. That's my greatest prayer, not because I want to buy a Ferrari. Although I don't need it. I don't need it. No, you don't need it. And the God that created you, everything you need in your life to make your life possible, He will give it to you.
Okay, there's another story here. It's about the NLC and TUC. They've ordered workers to join the strike. But in another newspaper, it's being reported that TUC is not in agreement with NLC for the proposed 2-day warning strike by the Nigerian Labour Congress. No, the strike, it's no longer as like business as usual. When you hear NLC strike, they want to go on strike, people just say, okay, go ahead. But no momentum, no encouragement from the people.
It's just sad, and I understand what is going on. You see, the government you have relied on a lot of policies, and the truth has to be said. The TUC too has to hold its own as regards to strike. But the government needs to do so. Let me take, for instance, we have not negotiated things like at least, what's it called? Things that little as minimum wage for workers. So, truth has to be said. There are many things that the government has left hanging. And that's why the NLC keeps on talking about this strike. To be able to call the attention of government.
So it's only strike that can call the attention of government. That's what it shows here.
That's what we keep talking about, the stark reality of government not being responsible. So let's just do right.
Yeah, let's just do right. Now another story. Let's move to another story here. It says that federal government gives ultimatum to illegal miners, targets 50% GDP contribution. Now, this story, I think it was in the news yesterday and today. Dele Alake has given ultimatum to those illegal miners. I think he gave them about 30 days ultimatum, which is quite long because it means that they can now mine for free for the 30 days. And also saying that is a 50% GDP contribution. I wonder how he arrived at that 50% GDP contribution. Has he really assessed that industry to know if they could actually get that 50% GDP contribution?
It remains to be seen. It's not by talking now. It remains to be seen. As simple as that. It's not by talking. And you can talk all you want, but it remains to be seen. Pure and simple. It remains to be seen. We know mining has that potential. But you see, the truth has to be told. And I ask again, what has been put in place to be able to ensure that this potential become reality? What has been put in place? What capacities have been put in place to be able to ensure that this potential become reality? It's as simple as that. You don't put anything in place and you expect how many something of GDP, and nothing's going to happen.
We know that sector has a lot of potential, but it's very porous. I hear that some parts in the north where they mine, there's one big person out there that gives 1,000 naira to daily workers. Whatever you mine, whether gold, whether stone, you get 1,000 naira. So the people cashing out on that industry, which is not so regulated.
Which is not so regulated, which has a lot of its challenges, which most of our resources are being stolen blindly. They're being stolen, they're being carted and taken away just like that. They're being stolen. And it's unbelievable the rate of theft that is going on. Unbelievable. So the question is, how are we going to fix this? What are the laws are we going to put in place? Because mining has a lot of potential. But if you don't harness the potential, then there's nothing that will happen.
Now, finally, because we have very limited time, this is to round off the conversation. It says that here that experts differ as federal government celebrates 400 days of zero grid collapse. But experts, they differ. Should we celebrate? Should we not?
But the question is, are grids supposed to collapse? Is it not even a shame that we're having celebrating 400 days of grids not collapsing? Are even grids supposed to collapse in the first place? If you properly handle your systems well. So it's a celebration of our mediocrity. Are grids supposed to collapse if you handle your systems well? That's the question we're asking. And you see, because we have built a country where we celebrate mediocrity. We have not worked on our greed. Our greeds are moribund, ineffectual. And then now we are celebrating the last year they used to collapse like this. It's just a long time ago. I beg.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rufai Oseni.
India is celebrating that they are going to the moon. We are celebrating grid collapse, not collapsing. Electricity grids. Electricity that was in the 300.
I would say the young shall grow. We'll get there. We'll get there.
The 1800s, we are celebrating that. We are just perfecting the grid technology for electricity that was invented in the 1800s.
Yesterday was I was listening to Pastor Adeboye when he said that the naira, that we should have faith that the naira will be stronger than the pounds. That we should have faith. It's going to be stronger. So we should all have faith. We'll get there.
He's a pastor. A pastor is a dealer in hope. But me as a newsman, I'm a dealer in reality. The day the naira is at par with the pound, I would be the first to celebrate. But currently, it's not at par, and they are far apart. That's why I'm talking about it. Yes, the pastor is a dealer in hope. I'm also a hopeful person, but when it comes to reportage, I report reality to my female audience around the world. Mm-hmm. So we have two different things.
Thank you so much, Rufai. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah.
So we'll go for a quick break. When we come back, I'll connect with Obed Awede. We'll talk about what happened in Edo State. How come PDP won 18 local government? They cleared everything. And we'll talk some more on other things. Keep it here.
Are you looking for the perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos, number 42, Muritala Muhammad International Airport Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in a beautifully appointed rooms featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your everyday need is met. We also offer complimentary pick-up and drop-off from the Lagos airport.
Take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant.
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So, why wait? Book your stay today and experience ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort. The award-winning pizza in the US is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and cold berry ice cream, delights in every scoop. Visit any of our outlets and feel the rich taste from the pizza champions and cold berry ice cream at 11 Road by First Avenue, Festac Town, 28 Adenira Ogunsanya Street, Surulere, 13 Admiralty Way, Lekki Phase 1. Romeo's Pizza and cold berry ice cream. Romeo, the pizza champions. Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Light Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender greeters, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
You are listening to your number one station, the Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Do not touch
This is the voice of the people, 90.3 FM. I have Obed Awobede on the line. Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Mary.
Okay, hope you had a good weekend.
Very well. Thank God for everything.
Thank God. Thank God.
You know, the way we laugh at our responses, it's like people are actually not telling the truth about their conditions, but we thank God for everything, of course.
Yeah. Thank God. Now, in the weekend, there was a chairmanship election that was conducted, local government election that was conducted in Edo State. And out of all of the whole election, we have PDP clearing out everything, winning 18 chairmanship seats. And they have about 7 political parties registered for PDP, won everything. And the Edo State chairman of APC, Colonel David Muse, is retired now. He described the election as, he said it's a scam. But with the person of Obaseki, you wouldn't think that something of this nature will happen. How come PDP would just clear out everything? Okay, I don't think I can hear you. I think maybe you should change your location because where you are, the network is not good at all.
Yes, I was saying that it has been the tradition. Can you hear now?
Yeah, I think it's better. Go ahead.
Okay, that it has been the tradition of state governments since 1999 to actually rig the local government elections. There's no state in this country where local government elections have been done, except after the early years that the ruling party at the state level had ever lost the election. None of them. No state at all. Even in Lagos State, if you recall, there's an election that was done where the PDP, when Obanikoro was in the PDP, where his son, as a contestant for Lagos Island, won the election. The thing was rigged. It went on to and fro. They now went to Tribunal. They went there and they gave the judgment to the APC. So these things are things that we done all through that have been strange that PDP did not win. So the APC chairman complaining is only doing what he should do as an opposition chairman. But he knows that even when Ijeoma was governor, APC won all government elections. So it is what you see because the state election commissions are much worse than INEC in the way they conduct elections. Much worse. So it's either a year or there for them to actually complain. It's actually what we have seen through the years.
So it's a normal thing.
Yeah, it's a normal thing.
So what happens when a new governor, let's say an APC governor wins the election in Edo State? What will happen? It will suspend all of the local government chairmen.
Exactly. That is what we see. Or what happens on state, either they suspend them or some other ones we now go and then they will meet him, do this and after when the effects to the party of the government that just won, and then they continue the whole story, you know. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing everywhere. But it's quite unfortunate anyway, because we always thought that at that local level you should have some infusion of this new blood. The people that are passionate about local government, about their communities coming into the system, but they will not allow it because the local government is a structure. Is the foundational structure for rigging elections. If you have a local government chairman and councillors there, they are the ones closest to the polling booths. They're the ones who are able to go there and mobilize people to rig elections. So they want to have that structure in place for future elections. And don't forget that the existing election is coming up very soon.
So the PDP, they've secured themselves now.
Yeah, of course. Well,
wow.
You know, in terms of assuring themselves of the possibility that they can control the votes at that election. So I think it's really sad, but it's the way it is. Like I said, the state electoral commissions are not. If you say INEC is bad, their own condition is much worse. Because they're appointed by the governors and they do the bidding of the state governors. at every point in time. The APC will complain. You go to other states, the APC rule. The PDP will complain. You go to other ones that the APC in Abia State now. The other parties will also complain when they do their elections, because there's no sense of fidelity at all that we should do what is right. No, it's not there.
It's quite sad. It's quite sad that this is going on and nothing is being done about it. Now to another story here. It says that Niger Delta ex-agitators demands pipeline surveillance contract. Now they are demanding for the contract to watch over the pipeline. So if the contracts are not given to them, what will happen?
Well, the thing is that it is difficult not to see it from their position, because look, I remember that when Tompolo was given this job, this Tantita Security Service, was given this job sometime last year, the other militants in Rivers and Bayelsa State protested. Even Asari Totobo himself protested. They were saying that no, he doesn't have a right to come and do surveillance in their own territory. What I'm talking about, they say that in their own community, he had his own community in of the Warri Coast, for area and the rest. I say, look, go ahead, you can do your surveillance there, but you don't have a right to come and do surveillance there, because we are also militants, we also have our security people, and we want to be having this contract directly instead of being sold to contractors. So there's nothing wrong in the Isoko use and Robo use and the rest of them who have pipelines and other facilities in Nigeria to say, look, let us also be involved in this. And I think the government should have done what was done in the early days. What was going in the early days under Jonathan and the rest of them was that all these agitators were directly compensated with this surveillance contract. I know for a fact, because my community had an oil well, a shell oil well. I know for a fact that there are people within the community that were actually employed to actually secure this contract. So they had jobs from the oil companies and then they have jobs from Shell and the other ones doing this business. What the federal government should have done is to actually take that model and then get community people to actually get into this contract. Because if you don't give them these jobs, and then you're saying that one man controls the whole business, getting 4 billion a year. He controls the whole business. You never know where the next abattoirs will come from. So the whole idea was to get these people involved and get them to actually get a piece of the cake. So I think the government should actually look at that contract again and see how they can rejig it to involve as many communities as possible. That is just the only way.
Thank you so much for the analysis. We've been speaking with Obed Awede. He's the chief editor, Politics Now newspaper.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, do enjoy the rest of your day. Now the phone lines are open now for you to call in and join the conversation. You could call 0700 903 903 903 0700 903 903 903 or send in a WhatsApp message to 0700 903 9039. Let's get talking this morning. Okay, hello, good morning. Turn down the volume on your radio set, please.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning to you. What's your name and location?
This is Udwakuta from Isolo.
Okay, go ahead.
My concern about this NLC strike, maybe if they say they go on strike, if for people Nigeria, because of if the strike can solve the issue of Nigeria, because of all this our government, they are no care about other people. For example, say rice now, common rice, maybe some people they use rice good, but because of small share for school, they cannot afford to buy rice. It's very, very bad. And because we open judiciary according to people, you getting my point?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm
so I don't know. Maybe this INEC chairman, I thought maybe one day you people supposed call him, Mr. Man, come and listen to how Nigerians say about you and all this Salam. Peace accord every day, anytime when they want to election. It's very, very annoying. Nigeria is not happy. That's my contribution. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for your contribution. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call in and let's talk. I'll go to WhatsApp and take a few messages here, then back to the phone lines. This one is from Chika Bende from Trade Fair. Says situation in this country is not smiling at all. Can NLC just do the talk for once and save the masses from this hardship. And on the revolution in Africa, people should bury the sentiment, support the change of government from the politicians who has been holding the continent in their jugular for a long time. Thank you for your message, Chika. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you. Turn down the volume on your radio, please.
Yes, I've done that. I'm calling you from Isola.
Welcome, Mr. Ikan. Go ahead.
Today is Monday, and first Monday for the month of September. So triple M for you, Mary, and the rest of us.
I'm already go make the money.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, great.
My take is on the NLC calling their member to get ready for a strike. Mary, right from onset, I have not been supporting NLC because of their attitude towards Nigerians. They are no longer relevant. We no longer need them. Nigeria will fight for themselves. Nigeria will rise up when the times come. Because you can imagine the last time they told us that they will be strike, they are mobilizing, they are doing that at the very last hour, only for them to fall off the strike. And they are telling us that we should get ready for strike. Me, I am not supporting any strike. Let everything come the way it will be. Nigeria is ready for everything. Again, Oyedepo said that Nigerians will have faith that Naira will rise again. And sometimes when some men of God talk, you look at them and then you remember what they do at them. I remember it was one of those people that visited Yaradua during the time of sickness. And when he came back, they were expecting him to say something based on what he saw there as a man of God, because everybody was waiting for him. Only for him to tell us that the eyes is open and the body is motionless. Instead of him telling us that Yaradua has passed away, he came to tell Nigerians. So this time around, it's having Nigerians to have faith. We don't need prayer of that to have faith. If the economy is doing well, everything is working the way it works, instead of us continue to consume, let us produce. Nigerian, the Naira will rise again. Everything will move forward. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Iken. I appreciate you. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call in and join the conversation. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Madam Mary.
Good morning, Nemeka. Good to hear your voice this morning.
Let's say no week more.
Yeah.
My take goes to Pastor Adiboye direct. This time around, we say we are not giving anybody that will come and giving us a hope that they build on top of air. We don't need it anymore. You understand me, my dear sister?
Mm-hmm.
That man is supposed to know his position in life. See his equally. They are opening churches in Nigeria instead of opening factories for us. They are giving us false hope. Let it close all the old churches for Nigeria. Turn them to factories before you come and tell us about this thing. Can we have a faith in a bad leadership formula? How can one have that kind of faith? Let us stick to the truth, to the matter. It's an elder. Let us stop this issue, because when the heat is coming, it will start from them. When they closer to the masses. Let that be in their mind.
But what would you expect from someone, a man of God? He will give you hope. It's hope he will give. That's what he does.
I expect him to turn all his churches to factories.
No, he'll give hope.
If he turn all his churches to factories, then he draw all his members. Make he don't draw other Nigeria. Make he draw all his members. So that by that time, if you do that, then if you start telling us about faith, Naira passing back, we'll be listening to him as a father.
Thank you, Mr. Nemeka. Thank you.
God bless you, my dear.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate you, Nemeka, for your contribution. We have Mr. Darlington from Iyanopaja City. Good morning to you, sir.
Ridiculous Mary. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Happy Monday morning to you.
Yes, so how was your weekend?
Fantastic.
Good. Mary?
Yes.
There is problem. I am telling you, this is how this is that nobody will pay attention. Why was the AIT and Repower shut down at River State? What is it that they said that was not said under Jonathan? Somebody should please tell me. What is it that any radio station or TV station will say today that APC did not say was under Jonathan? Yet no media house was shut down. Nobody was detained. Now under Tinubu, look at what is going on. Look at what is going on. And nobody will talk about it now. What is it that AIT or Repower said in River State that will make them to shoot? You look at how they are dismantling their mass, pulling down their building. What impunity? What impunity, for God's sake? They had to climb up to go and remove their mask on their own, pulling down their building. And everybody just kept quiet. This is normal. This is media house, for God's sake. The fourth essence of the reef. This is the only media that checks the government, that they are systematically shutting them down. By the time they will finish with AIT now, they will look for another one. By the time they finish, they will look for another one. It is so sad. I have always told people that a snake will always be long. It can never be short. All these people who are telling us that Tinubu did it, they don't know Tinubu. They don't know him. They don't know him at all. They thought. Buhari deceived everybody. Now they want Tinubu to deceive all of us again, telling us that he's a Democrat. Look at under his word, people are being detained without trial. Even when the court has released, they kept quiet. And you are telling me that this man has gone to better Nigeria. I wish all of them well, though. I wish all of them well.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Darlington, for your contribution this morning. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call in and join the conversation. I think we should take some messages now because we have lots of them here. And okay, let's see. We have Benjamin from Shogula says, "Good morning, Mary. To me, the federal and the state government are comfortable with the bad economic situation of Nigeria presently because removal of fuel subsidy had made much money available for them to spend for themselves at the expense of the sufferings of the masses on daily basis. Palliative distribution of rice and beans is not the answer. The answer is, Mr. President, repair our refinery, roll out mass buses with low cost and give all stable electricity. Finally, NLC should act as NLC of the past under the leadership of Adams Oshomole." Thank you for your message. We have Prince Ayotek from Arena Market says, "Good morning, Mary and VOP. It's a Monday. Let's go make the money." Yes, Mary, how can gunmen piled in Abuja, Nigeria, Federal Capital Territory, that show the level of security in the country? Secondly, all eyes on the tribunal, but if they fail to give right verdict, I tell you, Mary, it's not going to be as usual. Okay, thank you for your message. And we have Casey Onoha from Ojo Alaba said, "Good morning, Mary. Me as a person, I don't believe NLC. Those people are unserious set of people. Just check the last time, just a day protest. Next thing we see them on social media having handshake in Aso Rock, and that was the end. Then won't use us cash out again." They won't use us cash out. Okay, thank you, Casey Onoha, for your message. And we have Saloki from Ejigbo Idimu says, "Good morning, Mary. As for the NLC and TUC and okay, I'm not expecting anything different from their normal way of calling off the strike because I'm very sure that federal government will still handle them properly tonight. But I wish they will stand on their ground to save our country. Thank you, Sir Lucky. I appreciate you for your message. And let's see, we have more here. Frank Onero from USA said the federal government must shine their eyes on the state governors in locations where those illegal gold mining is taking place. We must ensure we get every income from all of our resources, our natural resources. Thank you, Mr. Frank from USA. And we have another one here. It says, "Good morning, Mary. My name is Nemeka from Ijibo. Pastor Adeboye is telling us to have faith that Naira bounce back. Where is he opening where he is opening churches everywhere in Nigeria? Tell him to build factories, not churches. With factories, that means there is hope for the Naira." Thank you, for your message. Okay, we have Mr. Egbe from Ijegun says, good morning. The celebration of non-bridge collapse is laughable. If any appropriate measure is not taken, the Okafa mass burial bridge will collapse. Okay, it's greed, not bridge. It's greed that has to do with power. But thank you very much for your message. I'll take one or two calls now. Hello, good morning. Turn down the volume on your radio set, please.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you. What's your name and your location?
My name is Tony. I'm coming from Shasha.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Concerning the what Adeboyo said, those pastors, Nigeria has gone beyond to listen to anybody's advice this time, because the pastors have deceiving us a lot in different ways. I don't see a reason why everybody will come out and say Nigeria was going to be better. On what year, when the generation is out, another generation comes before the Nigeria will be better. When they have taken all the corners and big church, make it even the street, even the shops, then the dim and within church all over the places. How many things have been put in? How many infrastructure they have put into order? He want to employ Nigeria, citizens of Nigeria to start working for here. But why must all Nigeria pastors deceiving Nigeria?
It's giving hope. It's giving hope. Not this. Thank you.
In different way. Why?
Thank you very much.
Nigeria pastors deceive us.
Thank you.
Why?
Thank you.
I'm feeling bad about this. Thank you very much.
Calm down. You don't have to feel bad. Thank you very much for calling. Now, what do you expect a pastor to say? Someone that prays for you, a pastor, a spiritual leader, is for you to have hope. So he made the statement, we should have faith. We should trust God that the Naira will be stronger than the foreign currency, the dollar. He's giving you hope, and that is what a pastor does. So why drag him? He's giving you hope. When you pray, are we not praying for the country to get better? Are we not praying that the Naira will be stronger? Are we not praying? So let's take it easy. I'm going to YouTube now to take some of the messages there. I have Olainka Valenhart says, good morning. Good morning to you, ma'am. And let's see, we have Ola Adewale says, Mr. Rufai, are people not fed up now? Okay, thank you for that. And we have Fola. Thank you, Fola, for your message. We have Frank Imobe says, good morning, Mary. The truth has gone into extinction in Nigeria. Who are these so-called illegal miners in Nigeria? If our leaders themselves are not involved, Nigeria has a long way to go as a country. Thank you very much. And we have the Franklin Dixon said, our faith in improving the value of the Naira is to move Nigeria from consumption to production. Yeah, thank you for your message. Let's see if I could take this call. Hello, good morning.
Mary, how are you? Good morning.
It's been a long time. Good morning to you.
Yes, Mary, you know what happened?
Peter Monse from Shomoli.
Every year have holiday Bible school for children before they resume their schools. So throughout last week, from Monday till yesterday, Sunday, we were on holiday Bible school. We started in the morning. Other years, we used to have it in the afternoon.
Okay.
But this year, we started to start in the morning. That's what actually took me off.
So
we ended it yesterday. Okay. And I think by the grace of God, this week I will be with you.
Thank you.
Can I say something in 1 minute?
You don't. The time is already up, so just maybe 2 seconds.
Okay. Now, Mary, you are celebrating how many days? No falling or no breaking or no collapse. When you were supposed to celebrate 40,000 megawatts that you promised us, it is well with Nigeria. Yeah. God willing, I will speak with you tomorrow. Let me leave it at that.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you to you for being part of the program this morning. I'll be here again tomorrow, God willing. Yeah, from 7 to 8. My name is Mary Onaife Edebi. You can find me on Instagram at Mary Media. Coming up next now at 8 o'clock is Ogen Digbo. That's another interesting program. You don't want to miss it. Keep it here. Do not change the dial. This is the voice of the people, 90.3 FM.
Are you looking for the perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos, number 42, Muritala Muhammad International Airport Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in a beautifully appointed rooms featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your everyday need is met. We also offer complimentary pick-up and drop-off from the Lagos airport.
Take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant.
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So, why wait? Book your stay today and experience ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.